All right, let's get to the chase. What's wrong with Dark and Darker? For me, there's a few things that, and this is off the cuff, by the way, so I'm just talking here. There's just a few things that I can tell that's wrong with the game. One thing, the move speed meta. I feel like this move speed meta is kind of crazy. Chasing somebody down is just kind of insane. Like, people are removing their clothes, running double move speed boots. It's all about whoever's got the best kit in reality. I mean, that's just the game. I get it. It's a gear game. It's all about min-maxing your stats and getting everything fucking perfect, basically, and make you unkillable. But I primarily play 124 lobbies, and I'm constantly running into people that have double move speed, 315 move speed, 320, and yes, it's Warlock that usually has those types of boots. I've been playing this game since playtest 4, and I have not seen people just suck the fun out of it so much with the constant running. I mean, people run, they run around pillars, they run around the entire fucking map, closing doors on you constantly. It gets so annoying. You know what I mean? Like, to me, it's just an annoying game to play when it comes to PvP. And I thought Arena, let's get into Arena. I thought Arena wouldn't have PvE. So there wasn't going to be this infinite sustain, basically, for magic characters or any character that can do anything with mobs, that heal off of mobs or whatever. I didn't think that mobs, especially sub-bosses being in the Arena, to me, that's kind of cancer. Because it makes it so that whoever pulls the boss loses because they're dealing with a fucking sub-boss. And a good portion of the player base, they haven't even been down too much to hell. Like, who would want to play Arena when they've never even been down to hell, I don't know, I feel like this game caters a lot to the, like, top 5% of players. And I don't know if that's the right direction. I feel like some things, like leaving bunny hopping in, I feel like that to me is catering to the high end of players. They're the only people that are going to do it. But Arena, I feel like it should be much more focused on PvP. I feel like the maps are a little bit, I don't know if it's necessarily in the maps, but I don't know, they don't feel tight enough because of the PvE. In my opinion, the PvE should just be taken out. Better yet, I do think the right approach would be to remove at least the sub-bosses. Because right now, it just feels like we're just playing a closed-off version of the full game of the base matches that have, just walled off, and we spawn in at those areas. It doesn't feel like an actual mode that was created. This feels like something that was just sloppily put together, especially with fucking gear disappearing out of your stash. That's happened to me twice. I had a longsword, a purple longsword that I had found, and it had like +2 weapon damage, +2 fizz power. Like, it was an insane longsword, and it's gone. I had saved that from, I guess, September? Like early, about mid-September. And I just recently lost it. So, I mean, there goes one piece of my kit. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff to talk about with this game. I feel like this is going to be a video that is probably a little bit unpopular, but this stuff needs to be said. Like, Arena needs fixed. I definitely feel like the move speed stuff needs to get fixed a little bit. I mean, especially with Warlocks being as busted as they are. And yes, they've been nerfed a little bit. They've been rebuffed. I feel like the main reason why we don't see a lot of happiness in terms of the meta for this game is because, one, Warlock is just unchallengeable for fighter, barbarian. Well, I mean, barbarian can kind of catch him, but as soon as they catch him, I mean, Phantom Eyes, hello. Rogues, I feel like not being in the game as much. I'm starting to see this a lot in my recent games. A lot more rogues coming out to play. And you know, I used to main rogue. I usually main fighter. I don't necessarily like how rogue has been more bursty and just 3-4 shots you because their running truth is, I don't know, it's kind of cancer that way. But I guess the reason why I wanted to make this video is because I feel like this channel had some videos of Dark and Darker in the early days. I wanted to get back to that. So expect more Dark and Darker content on this channel. But I wanted to know what you guys' thoughts on the move speed meta, arena, and where the game is at currently. I feel like with this wipe, we didn't get enough content. I feel like we've gotten just some reskins of stuff. Yeah, we got some new skins, technically. But there hasn't been a lot of content. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'll talk to you guys in the next video.